So despite all the no overnight parking and all that stuff that you normally see me rant about, I thought I'd bring you here. Just open the door, take you outside, show you where I am. It might be a little bit windy out there. There's only one other van over there, and there's nothing to see for miles. So you can still get places to park. It's not impossible, and I know for a fact that I could stay here for a week or two and have no issues whatsoever. I'm not going to get moved on. I'm not going to have any problems. I'm not going to have anyone making comments about parking here and not paying for anything. So you can still find gems of places to park. The reason why I think that's still available is because it's not near the beach or near an area where everyone else is going to be parked up. I mean, like you see, there's one van here, so there isn't a queue of vans. If you go into places where there's going to be like 6, 10, 20, 30 vans, you're going to get people disliking it. Go to a place where there is no other vans and you ain't going to have any issues. So I've come here for a couple of quiet days, get my head together, see what's happening, just to enjoy myself. So yeah, I'll have a few beers, bit of food, take the dog out for a walk, and this is me set up for the next couple of days. So see how we get on. Yeah, so what am I going to get up to now? I really don't know. Give me some suggestions. I've had a few mates contact me. I've had a few ask me if I want to go to Europe, and I've had another mate ask me if I want to go out to Vietnam, and he said he'll take care of me, which is a nice offer. But then again, I did help carry him off of a mountain with 2 broken legs, so he sort of owes me, kin. You owe me, mate. But I don't think I want to come out to Vietnam and be your best buddy, paid for. I look a bit dodgy. It's too near to Thailand, that place. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna take that offer, although it is something that's right up my street. I don't know if you know, but I'm a professional scuba diving instructor. I've done a long time ago. I went off and sort of tried to get a job in Thailand as a diving instructor, and then met someone, and that ballsed up another part of my life. So yeah, where do I go from here? Europe, I guess that could be an offer. I've had a couple of offers to go to Europe over winter, and it all sounds good, doesn't it? But it all comes down to what's the damage going to be on the wallet. And yeah, I mean, just getting the dog out there is going to probably cost me 150, 200 quid, £1,000 worth of diesel, and yeah, what's the ferry? I guess a couple of £100 for the ferry. So you'd probably be looking at what, 1,500 quid, 16, 1,800 quid at the most. It's a big portion. If I'm sitting around here in England, that's a big lump of money that could go on a lot of food and a lot of diesel around England. So I really don't know. But it's always nice to get the offer, isn't it? So that's the main thing. Thank you for asking me, guys. Yeah, see, a while back, Sue said to me, I've got no friends. But what she doesn't know is I've got hundreds of friends. I've got loads. I've got too many friends, and I don't really spend any time with them since meeting Sue. I'm a bit of a shit, really. I've stopped seeing them. So, but it's just difficult. Like, once you're happy doing your own thing, like I can be quite happy on my own. But Sue was like a best friend, so I had a best friend and a partner. It was a bit like me best mate and me partner together, sleeping with me best mate. That don't sound good either, does it? No, so that's sort of what it was. So I was quite content with my life, and I didn't need to see me mates. And the funny thing is with my mates, I don't know if you're like this, but with my mates, I can go 1, 2, 3 years and not see them, and when I do meet up with them, it's just like I haven't seen them for a couple of days. I get on so well with them. I think I'm just an easy guy to get on with most of the time. My dog's looking at me like I'm berserk talking to the camera. I don't really do videos in the van, do I? I've realised that just now. I've made very few videos in the van. So, but it's absolutely awful outside. The wind is blowing. It's really hammering it down with rain. I don't know if you can hear it. It's not shaking the van, but it was hammering it just now. There's big puddles outside, so it's not the greatest of weather. What is going on in the world with Starmer? Did you see the glitter attack? I love that guy. I don't know who he is, but if you I don't think you'll ever get to my channel, but if you do ever watch my channel, I absolutely love you, mate. The guy that said we want a people's house. We don't want a parliament full of you idiots. We want a people's house with normal, real people. I think MPs, government, it doesn't seem to matter. I mean, government keeps saying left wing, right wing, racist, whatever. It doesn't seem to matter which one of them gets in. They're all as crap as each other. None of them know what they're doing. None of them have got any form of reality in the world. So I don't think it matters. To me, I don't care what party he's in. I would have preferred Nigel Farage to get in. But I guess I don't even know what he would have done with the country. He might have ballsed it up and just been as bad. I don't know. I mean, but for me, I'd like there to be a vote of no confidence. I've always said there should be a little tick box on there with a vote of no confidence, and if so many people vote for no confidence, the old parliament gets thrown out. That they're all disqualified and thrown off and gotten rid of, and we select a new government or a new parliament, a complete new parties. That's the way I think it should go, because you haven't really got a choice at the moment. I know they tell you you're voting for someone, but are you really? I mean, I don't even know if you are voting for someone. You go tick a box, do they just use that for fire after it, or toilet paper? I don't know what they do with it. I don't think they look at it, because it doesn't matter what you say, they don't listen. You get one stuff you over on taxes for something, and then the other one stuff you over for taxes on something else. And I think what they haven't realised is that all these people living in vans, they've forced us into vans. We can't survive. We are actually helping the environment by not having a big house on our own. Single people living in big houses, and we are actually going towards the emissions and everything else, even though we've got a van, because most people have an house and a car or a couple of cars. So we're actually doing them a favour, really, being in an house and not taking up the houses. Well, they need all the houses now for the refugees that they're bringing in, don't they? So yeah, that's another thing. Don't get me started on that. Yeah, I wonder what you guys think of what's going to happen in the world at the moment. Are you guys worried? I don't really know if we're in a better position being in a van or worse. I think we'd be quite vulnerable, really, because we ain't going to get any diesel, are we? So living in a van might not do us any favours whatsoever. So that might proper stuff us over. Anyway, I need to go cook my dinner. I'm going to make another cup of tea, and I'm going to take the dog for a walk. Catch you in a bit. Nice talking to you.